Forbes Field in Pittsburgh, the 7th game of the 1960 World Series. The New York Yankees versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. Bobby Richardson leading off. Second base, Tony Kubek. Shortstop, Roger Maris. Right field, Mickey Mantle. Center field, Yogi Berra. Left field, Bill Skowron. First base, John Blanchard doing the catching. And by the way, as you probably have learned by now, and as we learned after the game, Elston Howard, who was hit by a pitched ball, suffered a fracture of the little finger on the throwing hand and, of course, the sideline for today. Clete Boyer is hitting eighth, third base, and Bob Turley pitching. For the Pittsburgh Pirates, Bill Burden leading off, center field. Dick Groth, shortstop. Bob Skinner, who was injured early in the series, is back in action in left field. And Rocky Nelson will start at first base. Roberto Clemente hitting fifth, right field. Smokey Burgess in the sixth spot in the batting order, catching. Don Hope batting seventh, third base. Bill Mazeroski hitting eighth, catching, and Vernon Law doing the pitching.
Takes the Pirates to the field. And if Casey wins this one today, and on the mound, the Deacon, Vernon Law, who goes after game number 3 and the one that'll do it for the Pirates. Law having won game 1 and game 4 by scores of 6-4, 3-2, and both times relieved by Elroy Face to save it for him, and goes to the darling of the crowd, Bobby Richardson, the second baseman. And it's a ball. We're underway in the payoff ball game of the 1960 World Series. Richardson, 9 for 25 with a .360 average, 1 homer, 12 RBIs. Into shortstop, Dick Groth, 1 out. A hot liner down to shortstop Dick Groth, and there's one down on the Yankee first. Shortstop Tony Kubek, hitting .370 in the series, 10 hits in 27 trips. No homers and 3 RBIs. He, along with Skowron, have the most hits in the series. Ball one. Curveball low. Warming up on the staff is Stafford and Chance. Slicing foul off the bat handle to the left. 1 ball, 1 strike. This alerts you to the possibility of a lot of thinking on the part of Mr. Stengel. They go for broke today. Stafford had been mentioned, along with Bobby Shantz, as a possible starter. Turley will start, but Shantz and Stafford will be ready. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fly ball into shallow right. Dropping back, Mazeroski. 2 away. Right fielder Roger Maris stands in. He has 8 hits in 20 pips for a .320 average, 2 home runs, 2 RBIs. Homered on the first day in the first inning with nobody on off Law. Law going on to win that game 6-4. Jamming, ball 1. Sweeping breaking ball inside from Meridian, Idaho's pride and joy, Vern Law. 20-9 for the season. Down low, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Mickey Mantle on deck for the Yankees. 7th game of the World Series. Fastball in there. 2 balls, 1 strike. Good view there of Vern Law, one of the greatest men in baseball. 2-1. Ball 3 inside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Two down on the Yankee first. Roger Maris the batter. 3 balls and a strike. Check foul. 3-2. On deck, broad-shouldered Mickey Mantle. Pops him foul. And it's Don Hoke and Burgess looking. It'll be Don Hoke, the third baseman, coming on the line for the out. 5 for 25 in the series. We'll lead off against him. And we've alerted you to the fact that a lefty and a righty are warming up in the Yankee bullpen. 1 ball. Berra in left field for the Yankees. Mickey Mantle in center. Roger Maris in right field. Fly ball into left center field. Yogi Berra has a chance out there. Deep out in left center. 1 down. Shortstop Dick Groat. 5 for 24 in the series. Ball 1. He's high with a fastball. That's Mickey Vernon coaching at first, and Frank Osiak at third. Pops him up along shortstop Kubek's territory. Kubek for the second out. 2 down in the Pirate first, and the batter is left fielder Bob Skinner. His thumb in game 1. He had 1 hit in 3 trips. Back in action in game 7. And will be playing with some duress. The left thumb badly swollen. When he was caught in the rundown, Richardson tagged him as he slid back into third base in the first game. Outfield has swung to the right on Bob Skinner. Strike on the slow curveball. Turley, in the regular season, had 87 strikeouts and 88 walks. Law, by the way, had 120 strikeouts and only 40 walks. And Law pitched considerably more innings. Just outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. The Deacon went for 272 innings. That's Nelson on deck, as Turley's 173 for a regular season. 1 ball, 1 strike to Bob Skinner. Foul back. 1 and 2. In contrast to the Yankee bullpen, which is active with Shantz and Stafford, there is no action in the Pirate bullpen. Turley, of course, is quite aware of the activity down his left line. One ball, 2 strikes. Ball inside, 2-2. No score in the first inning. 2 down in the Pirates first. 2 balls, 2 strike inner. Ball 3, 3 and 2. That's young John Blanchard doing the catching. Elston hired out, as Mel told you, and Yogi Berra's in left field. Yankees have another catcher available to them if they'd like to use him, Dale Long. I don't know if he has his left-hand catcher's mitt with him, though. He walks him. Rocky Nelson, 2 for 6 in the series, batting in the number 4 spot, is on. So the Pirates have a base runner on a walk to Bob Skinner. And this odd batting stance that you will witness on the part of Rocky was developed in order to learn to pull the ball. He used to be more of a left field hitter, and he opened way up in this fashion. But you'll note also that on the swing that he's forward and ready to go. Just a little high on the curve. 1 ball, no strikes. The runner at first, Bob Skinner, held by Moose Skowron. Not to overwork the phrase, but for both of these ball clubs, there's a long winter and there is no tomorrow. Down low, ball 2. 2 balls, no strike. This has been, as Mel was saying earlier, one of the zaniest World Series that you could ever witness. About everything in it except a forfeited ball game. 2 balls and no strikes. Turley very carefully eyeing Bob Skinner. Strike as he gets that slow curveball in there. 2 balls and a strike. Rocky registers a mild beef with National League umpire Bill Jakowski from North Walpole, New Hampshire, but only a mild one. Roberto Clemente in the on-deck circle there to the lower right of your screen. There's a drive, deep right field. Way back she goes, and you can kiss that one goodbye. Nelson slugs one over the right field screen, a drive of about 380 feet, and that brought Casey Stengel to the edge of the dugout steps. Right there, the wily veteran of the Yankees, as the Pirates take a 2-0 lead on a home run by Nelson, the second home run in this series by a Pirate. Clemente up. Strike. The only other home run was in Game 1. Again, you see the conversation there. Stengel doing a lot of thinking. The other home run was by Bill Mazeroski, and it won the first game. High fly out to right field, slicing foul. Coming over fast, Roger Maris may have a play by the bullpen, will not, as it bounces up on top of the protective covering over the Pirate bullpen. Smokey Burgess on deck. Rocky Nelson in regular season play had 7 home runs. One ball, 2 strikes. So the Pirates sting Turley early with a walk and a long blast to right. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Clemente. Pops him up. Second baseman Bobby Richardson dropping back for it. And that's the out that retires the side. The inning, 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors and none left. And so at the end of the first inning, the score is Pittsburgh 2, the